With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Here's the punter now, Pat McAfee, to get this one started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone.
Tyreek Hill on the return. The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
Okay, break.
On 1st down, Williams. This one complete to Jordan Reed. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Looking to throw. Williams. That's caught. Puka Nacua. And he gets us with the midfield before he's brought down.
Gotta be lying. Unlock right. Unlock. Go.
They'll run for the first time with Breece Hall. Taken down at the 47-yard line. And now the Bengal defense here calling a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. From the 47 now, they'll work with a 2nd and 7. Back to throw. Williams. Flush to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
18, right here. 19, right. Panther 11, Panther 11. Steady.
Off the play fake. Williams. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. The Falcon passing game looking good on this drive as they get the 1st down. Solid opening drive so far, Charles. They moved this football into field goal range, but you know that they want to cap this off with 6 and not 3.
Absolutely. As one of the better coaches in the league always tells me, on offense, I want their body blows all game long and finish it with uppercuts. Well, here are the body blows right now. He's hoping in one uppercut will take care of the end of this drive.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Drop 50, drop 50.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Open man, right side, it's Lamb. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 23. Lamb will go in motion. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. Oh, a great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run. Williams now on 1st down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it's 2nd down. On 2nd down, a run with Hall. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. In motion, Hill. On 3rd down, here's Hall. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there, 4th and 3.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Operating from the gun, Williams. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. From 6 yards away. And the Falcons' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Quite the drive there to get things started. They took up the bulk of the first quarter, and they end up in the end zone.
And I love your last point. Ended up in the end zone. Because a lot of teams like those long drives, especially to keep their offense off the field, right? Keep the ball away from them. But they finished it with a touchdown. That's the exclamation point. Now, flip it over defensively. They've got to slow that down somehow, right? Maybe they need to be a little more aggressive, maybe a few more pressures towards the quarterback.
And he will get in to make it 8-0. Well, I guess the opening drive touchdown wasn't enough. They wanted 2 instead of 1 on top of that.
Well, this team is obviously going for the crusher, all right? They don't want to mess around with just kicking the standard extra point and kind of letting you off the hook for giving up the touchdown. Now they want to really rub your face in it and say, guess what? We're going to be doing this all game long.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And this will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And they'll begin by running the option. Across midfield. He's on his way. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. A big play there. An 80-yard touchdown. And the Bengals are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good. Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And they had to go the length of the field last time out to get into the end zone. And with this starting field position, they're going to have to pretty much do it again.
And I think the thought process going into it is, hey, if you have to be methodical, go ahead and do that. But what you really want are a couple of big plays. Eat up chunks of yardage and cut down the number of times you have to snap the football.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. Jordan Reed. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 8-6 the score after 1. Second quarter now, Falcon football, as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Okay, ready? 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Check out.
Looking to throw. Williams. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 down at the 33. They'll look to throw again. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. The result, only 4 yards there on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Hey, let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, it's difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
Here's Williams. Off the play fake. This pass out wide to Hall. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And they're able to add on to their advantage. So, Charles, they had him double covered in the end zone. It still was not enough.
I wonder if they're thinking to themselves now, 2 didn't work. Do we go for 3 guys on him next time? Because he fought through all that extra attention, got himself into a great position where his quarterback felt confident enough to challenge the coverage and threw it his way. What a big-time play right there, both by the quarterback trusting it and by him going up and getting it.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. Well, now how about this return? And they nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that.
A gain there of 30 big ones. First down, he'll drop to throw.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And the Falcons are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line.
Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing.
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And they'll wind up getting this with... With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our 2 quarterbacks, certainly 2 of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Here's the former UCLA Bruin, Kaimi Fairbairn, to get this one started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team.
Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out.
Let's go now. Tempo, 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 tempo.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Richardson's throw here complete to Kelsey.
And nothing to speak of there after the catch as they get him right to the ground at the 37. 17 yards and a giant first down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Richardson working from the gun.
And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 57 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
Here's where we need to see some tenacity from this defense because they've been pushed right down the field on this opening drive. They've got to find some way to push back, and that's a good first step.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal.
Richardson.
And this is going to be intercepted. He's got the lane, and there he goes.
And the Jets are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
A throw left side to start out. That's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now Williams throwing on first down. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Will go down as a gain of 6, and that will bring up 2nd down.
First carry for the Iowa State man, Breece Hall.
And he's going to get this past the 50 and into Giant territory.
A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down.
Back to throw. Williams able to find the open man. That's complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 35. Operating from the gun. Williams escaping the pressure right. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Williams on 1st and 10.
And he is caught by Lamb.
And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. We're scoreless after 1. The Jets with the football here to start the 2nd quarter as they go to work on a 1st and goal. Off play action. Williams. And he's got it. Touchdown. Jordan Reed from 3 yards out. And the Jets post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter.
This is why a lot of play callers love play action in this spot. You just want to freeze the linebackers just for a second. Then you got a chance to get a quick pass into your tight end right behind them for a touchdown.
Robert Saleh wanted to take chances. His guys will go for 2 here.
Top 50, top 50.
They'll look to throw. It's caught. And it's 8-0. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. The other New York offense getting ready for their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
2nd and 10, back to the air with Richardson. Open man downfield is Johnson. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
So how do you beat man coverage? First of all, you want to be a superior receiver, but you know something, that guy who's covering you, he's usually pretty good too. So the corner route is usually a great spot to get it done.
1st and 10, it's Richardson. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
And Richardson looks to throw once more. Going to be taken in here by Nakua. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 33. 17 yards is the pickup there for number 17. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10, down at the 33. Richardson looking to throw. His throw incomplete.
So it looks like they stopped some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
2nd and 10. Now Richardson. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And the Jets are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. 2nd interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on it. His teammates going to check on it because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. And they'll hold him to 3 there as he takes this up to the 47. They'll run with Hall. There he goes, right side. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Breece Hall, 53 yards. And the Jets have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. And it's 15-0.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
So here's Kaimi Fairbairn to do the honors. And we are underway from the Superdome.
You ain't doing nothing today.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Now ETN to start the drive. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Now it's Jackson. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And they get him down, but now the third takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 there, and a New Orleans first down. They go play action with Jackson. And that one complete downfield to Kupp. It's a gain of 45. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. To throw is Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Holt. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Add this game to the last one, and they move the ball over 50 yards in 2 plays. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, 1st and goal. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. A give to Etienne running right. And he is going to lose yardage here. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
And he is going to lose yardage here. The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. He couldn't get the ball away on 4th and goal. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. A throw left side to start the drive is complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. A run for the 4-time 1,000-yard man, Arian Foster. That's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. Williams now on 1st down. Left sideline, a dive, and it looks like he's got it. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. A 1st down carry for Foster. And it'll be a minimum pickup here as it will take us to the end of the 1st quarter. No score after 1 on EA Sports. From the 22 now, here's 2nd down and 7.
60 Buffalo 18. 18 Rebel. 18 set. Triple set.
Looking to throw. Williams. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19. On the RPO, that's complete right side. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. This one swung out to Williams. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Sets him up nicely. 1st and goal. It was a pickup of 14.
And that's a nice job of working his way open down in the red zone. Looked that one in and it made a beeline for the pylon. He didn't quite get there. He wanted to give him a little extra for the effort. But instead, he sets his guys up in excellent shape for a 1st and goal.
No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down.
I think the effort was there, but sometimes the defense is just a little bit better. No gain on the quarterback sneak. No place to go.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Now this time he'll look to throw. And Williams is in for a Jets touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out.
And the Jets post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on fourth down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't want to get to a fourth down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he could break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Play action. It's Jackson. They'll roll him out right. A minute 55 left to go in the first half of play.
Here now, 3rd and a yard.
Now Jackson. He finds his man, complete. That's done. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. First down now, but that clock rolling. Here's Jackson. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
He will push his way down to about the 14. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you've got to continue to try and run it, try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Jackson going to throw quickly here, complete. So the completion gets him just a yard. 3rd and 7 now.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 7.
Throwing is Jackson. Open man right side is cut, complete. Touchdown, Saints. Cooper Kupp from 13 yards out. And the Saints are on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point right down the middle. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys.
They're looking for Lamb, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Cam Smith.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. To try here for the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they will not really have time to do much of anything. 15 seconds, all that remains before halftime.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. The final shot before break. Williams. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And this is caught. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done? And after that touchdown, we are just a PAT away from a tie game. And I know everyone's going to look at it and go, guess what? Tie game, all even, They just scored. If they kick this extra point and tie it, they're going to feel like they're the ones that are in control.
Fairbairn good with the extra point. And that will take us to the end of the first half of play. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. This fielded right at the goal line. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half, because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
Pass taken in by his big tight end. They find some open field here. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. The defense surrenders a 13-yard pass play there on 3rd and 1.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the first down.
Here's Williams throwing on first down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Foster. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. So the completion good for 7 there, and it's second down.
18 Cardinal.
They run up the middle with Foster, and he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. They're going to hurry back to the line now. In motion, Hill. And again, they'll go right back to their fullback. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. On the ground, this is Williams. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
After a play like that, there should be congratulations all the way around, I think, because if you can stop a big fullback like that, that's not easily done.
Yeah, he does not go down easily. You're right, but he did there. Now, whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Foster on 2nd down.
And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25.
Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he's brought down, but he has it down to the 12 on a pickup of 12. 1st and 10. Now Foster running left. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line.
They're looking at a 2nd and 8 now from the 10.
Off the play fake. Williams sliding out of the pocket. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Back now here live in New Orleans. All square, 14 apiece to score as we get ready for the 4th quarter. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. Off play action. Williams. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. Touchdown, Jets. Arian Foster from 4 yards out.
And the Jets answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. So, Charles, this game feels like it has been punch, counter-punch all throughout, and that touchdown breaks our tie here in the 4th quarter.
You're making me want to get back in the gym and start training again. You're talking about those punches and counter-punches. I also think this is where you and I start thinking to ourselves, who's going to make the play to change that, right? Who's going to get out of this little cycle that they're in right now and make a play and give their team a firm advantage?
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the 2nd half. They'll need to change that here. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Jackson now off the bootleg. He'll buy some time right. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st.
Jackson looking to throw on 3rd. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Williams. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
And the Saints are right back in this football game.
A good starting spot for the Saints as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that he can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
That his first catch so far. They held him under wraps, but he's got a 1st down there. first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Now it's Jackson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
Here we go. This is 4th down.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Saints first down on what will be a big play there on 4th and long. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive.
Yo.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Jackson.
And this will be caught by his big wide receiver.
That completion helps out in a nice way. Now they can take a little bit more time, but guess what? They've got to make sure on their throws that they see it open, not just anticipate it.
Here's Jackson.
Rolling to his right. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. From 13 yards out. And the Saints are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. And oh, he clanks it off the right upright. And it's no good. So a minute and change to go, and this is going to be an onside kick. And the Jets have got it. A tough one there. They certainly wanted that when they needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
And the drive starts with a completion left side. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. From the pistol, it's Foster. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. But the converse is, though, you've got to win those one-on-one blocks. And when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
Now Williams to throw on 3rd down. Throw right side, complete to Williams. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
They got the completion, but they didn't get the first down. So you got to think if you're on the defensive side of the ball, you're pretty happy with what you just accomplished there.
Yeah, guy, like you said, got him out of bounds, stopped the clock, kept him short of the marker. Williams throwing on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Jets try it, but the 4th down play doesn't work. And the Saints will have the football back. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
And they'll be looking for disruption. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted.
picked off by the veteran Richard Sherman. And the Jets have just about sewn up this football game.
That one looks like he'll throw here. They'll roll him out right. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Williams now on 1st and 10. Flushed out right. And he will not throw it away. He goes out of bounds, well shy of the line of scrimmage, so that's a sack.
What a finish in this one, Charles. You know, this group, they come in, they have to fight a hostile atmosphere every snap. They get the late score, they get the victory, and that flight home, it's going to be a little sweeter after this one.
And Brandon, just like you, I was fired up for that last sequence. How about that? Wouldn't you have loved to have been in the huddle when they were mounting that game-winning drive? Big-time moment. No one shied away from it. They tuned out the crowd, kept their heads, and executed the way they needed to earn that win.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports.